All right, Fishers. I'm going to take on Fishers, which the rental data, gosh, I wonder how it's going to change when the cap is officially instituted. Are they just going to be pretty stapled numbers because the number of active homes doesn't really change all that much? I don't know. I wonder if that's.
I think it'll take a couple of years to play out, honestly. But
Yeah.
by the time the cap comes to place, then you have to see some people selling and maybe losing it. So I think before it really shows in the numbers, it's going to take a few years.
That's going to be interesting. Okay. All right. Number of active homes. This is the May 2025 rental market update for the Fishers area. So number of active homes, we have 78, which is just up just under 1.5%. The average rental price at $23.95, which is continually up, just up another 4%. Average days on market at 42, which Fishers always seems to fly off the market in my perspective. So 42 is even, although reasonable, 42 I think is reasonable. I always want to see under 30, but 42 on this market report is nothing that's going to scare me off. That's for sure. And your average price per square foot is right at $1. Now, as we get into the apartments and townhomes and the two lines just below, apartments, 43 active apartments at an average price point of $19.78. $1.43 is your average price per square foot. And your condos, you have 10 condos at $2,400. 38 days on the market is your average for your condos. At $1.15 is your average price per square foot. It does surprise me that there's only 43 apartments. I'm surprised we don't see more apartments going up in the Fishers area. I do see them coming up more in the Hancock County area. But yeah, I'm surprised you don't see more of those in the Fishers area.
Yeah, there's got to be more. Maybe it's just where we're pulling our data from. Because I see a lot of condos, or sorry, a lot of apartments.
Me too. Yeah.
Cheers. Yeah.
That's, I mean, nothing overly newsworthy here. Just reporting the data here in Fishers. Everyone here knows how much I love average days on market. 42 is fine. I mean, God, there were times where we were seeing 57 average days on the market. So nothing overly newsworthy, I think, in any of these numbers. And now your graphics there at the bottom, which we do compile these and throw them out on our social media channels for your easy consumption, which you can find all of our social media channels listed right here at the bottom of this beautiful graphic. So you can search us out, like and subscribe. I did see this morning, now we're getting alerts every time we get new subscribers. So I saw a couple of those come in this morning. Yep. That is awesome. So thank you to you new subscribers. And also, I'm going to mention this a few times. I want to be sure to do that, but throw some questions in the comments. I love answering some of these questions that come in on market reports, maybe the questions. I love responding to those. So don't hesitate to throw some comments in the chat below. So we do respond to those super quickly. And that includes any additional updates you'd love to see jump into this podcast. All right. I'm going to get into the sales data here. So in the Fishers market, May 2025 sales data, this is everything in the investor point of view. So everything under $500,000 price point. Average days on market is 18, which is, down 55%. Yeah, the doom and gloom doesn't seem to be showing here in Fishers. Oh my gosh. All right. Average price per square foot is $192, just up under 3%. Average sales price at $368,181, and your number of homes sold, which is actually less. So if we're talking about any doom and gloom indicator, I guess it's not as many homes sold month over month for May. Your average sales price over time, which is awesome. I love that little graph there. Man, does this in May, are we seeing? Tell me if I'm reading this. Okay, I am reading this right. Are we under where we were last year? Well, I guess last
month, a slight. I mean, is this a crack in the?
Oh my gosh, is this it? Is this where we see them converge right here?
Who knows?
Breaking news right here.
And look, the number of homes sold too. Look down. Yeah. I mean, 19%. You know?
Yes, that's crazy. So there it is. Looks like Chris Knight. I'm going to call it now. Chris Knight's prediction.
June 5th.
June 5th. All right, that's your Fishers sales updates for May 2025, and the number of homes sold there. I love this little graph. We always talk about it, but it shows you exactly at what price point you can get into the Fishers market while you still can. So remember that market cap does kick in 2026. So if you're buying property in Fishers, now's your chance. Go ahead, Mike.
On that note, Chris, I know we talked about this last month, and we did talk about it briefly in the economic insights. But I told you I recently closed on a house in Fishers.
Yeah.
And I got just this week, just yesterday, I got a letter from the city of Fishers saying that, hey,
no.
you own a home in Fishers and it's going to be a rental. You need to register it. I mean, they were ready for this. Like, oh my gosh, I
Wow.
already have the letter. They're already like, hey, you got to register this thing. So they are on it.
They are not playing around.
They're
Wow.
not playing around.
Ah, okay. All right. Congratulations for getting into the market.